Hi, Delicious speaking. In my last videos I had the ration from Malaysia and it was very big ration, so I had 3 videos, and I have still rations from Far East like China or Indonesia waiting. So I decided to take a break. Today we have a ration from Canada, and this is menu number 19, salmon. So this ration is quite rare in the reviews. Maybe they produced this menu less than the others, but I'm very curious about it. This is a fresh ration 2016, and I guess this is the first ration I will taste containing the fish as an entree. Let's open and see what's inside. This is the content of the Canadian IMP menu number 19, a usual paper Canadian bag, and inside we have main, which is salmon fillet nature, a long spoon. We have sliced apples as a dessert, usual for Canadian hamburger bun. We have vanilla protein drink, which is one of my favorite, and we have some side dishes like raspberry jam and peanut butter. We have also coffee crisp, kind of wafer, and orange sports drink. We have also a spice mix for this fish, so some Ocean Supreme spice mix. We have red hot chili sauce, a big napkin, we have Nescafe 3-in-1, I guess, moist towelette, matches and Tic Tacs, and we have also this famous Canadian beverage bag. I will prepare this using flameless ration heater, which I got together with these rations. I'm not quite sure if it's this flameless ration heater which are used by the Canadian soldiers, but I have it, so I will at least try. First we'll start with the salmon and with sliced apples, and I will have also this orange sports drink, and after this I will try the side dishes and drinks. Just a normal procedure. This salmon fillet, it's 2015 actually, as you can see, but it doesn't matter. It's Ocean Supremes, not Baxter this time, so this is interesting. And this is exactly the same company, so this is a very good match. This is made in Canada, and this spice mix is made in Mexico. So I will just use this flameless ration heater. Just a normal procedure. This should fit inside. And I will add water and put it for some 12 minutes for heating. Let's prepare the first part of the meal. Now the orange sports drink, which is made by the Dr. Edgar Canada. I remember this Canadian sports drink and they were really good. So I wonder if this will be also that delicious. This is for 250 milliliters or 1 cup of water. What a nice color, like a living orange. And we have the dessert, sliced apples. This was made in 2015 as well. This time this is no surprise, so this is Baxter's. These are the instructions. You have to boil it, but don't boil it if it's made of fruits. So this is also a Canadian dessert. Let's have a look. Wow, nice. kind of sliced apples in syrup. Come on, look like cooked through. And we have still our red hot sauce standing by, and now let's get the main. I have to tell you that I've had bad experience with this kind of flameless ration heaters. This is a quite fresh one because 2015, which is something like 3 years old, but I heard these are the cheapest, worst quality and so on. This is not that bad. So the previous ones just opened on the edge, so I had to throw them away, but this one, it works really good. It's really hot, and I left it for 20 minutes to heat it up, and I hope this will be perfectly heated. So we have the salmon fillet, and this is made in Canada, product of Canada, and made by RTI Research. So I'm wondering what kind of research they have done it on it. But anyway, Canadian salmon, this is kind of rare treat or rare delicacy. So let's open. Wow. We have a bit of juice, and the fillet is broken a bit, but everything looks perfect. Let's taste it on its own. Some flakes of salmon. So this is slightly disappointment because this is a fish, cooked fish, but nothing else. So no salt, not any spice at all. So this fish is a good quality. It is warm, but not very maybe tasty. Let's have this seasoning. I don't know if you can see this inside. Whatever. Let's sprinkle this on part of the salmon, and now let's taste it together. Now it's much better. It's more sour, so you know that that lime or lemon combines very good with the fish, but it is not spicy and it is not salty enough. So I will give some more salt, which we don't have here any salt, but maybe just more of this spice, and I think it will be much better. Just try it. Let's try it. A lot of this spice mix. The result is that it is more sour but not more salty. I think I will take just my salt to spice it up, and it will be good. Time to taste these sliced apples. Oh, this is delicious. These apples are sweet because they are in the sweet syrup, but at the same time they are a little bit sour because these are sour apples apparently, and they are soft but a little bit crunchy. Perfect combination. Let's taste this sports drink, orange sport drink. This is this kind of drink which I like. They are very light, so gives you moisture, gives you energy, but they are not too sweet, not too artificial, not too orangey, I would say, but anyway, it's really still really good. Let's go to the snack part. Hamburger bun, raspberry jam and peanut butter, this will come together, and we have this vanilla protein drink and something what I haven't had before, which is coffee crisp, and we have a fine drink which is Nescafe 3-in-1. The protein drink is easy to make. You just pour water to the line inside and just shake. This protein drink It's very thick. I thought I could get it in a glass, but I can't. So let it stand here, just maybe aside. We have the coffee. Now the bun. This is one of the best breads in Russian. I will split it. Seems to be quite fresh. And we have the raspberry jam, just made in Canada. I put this on one part of this bun. Wow, how thick. Looks tasty. And the peanut butter, which is also made in Canada. Just some need. And this is fortified peanut butter, I mean, with the additions of vitamins. And what is left is this coffee crisp. I'm very curious about this because maybe if you live in the United States or Canada, this is something what you know from your everyday in every shop, but I haven't seen this before. I suppose it is made in Canada. Let's check. Don't know, probably. Nice wafer, long, and we have Tic Tacs. So I will clean my hands with this moist towelette. Not very big, but moist. Nice light smell. And let's start with this protein drink. Maybe I added a bit, not enough water. I'll try to show you. This is kind of pudding. It tastes like pudding, like vanilla pudding, not too sweet, quite tasty. However, you can taste this kind of powdery, like, you know, you make something from such concentrate. This has some specific aftertaste. So maybe let's drink a sip of coffee. This is a good blend for me. I mean, the proportion between coffee, sugar and creamer is really good. Normally I don't drink coffee with sugar, but from time to time I can do this. Now this bun, maybe a piece of bun just on its own. Very soft, lightly sweet, lightly salty, very nice bun. The raspberry jam. The jam is fantastic. It's very fruity, so it tastes like raspberries, and it's thick. You can see here really part of these fruits. Time for peanut butter. Soft and very creamy. Very smooth peanut butter. Slightly salty. Very good, very fresh. Now I have to have a sip of coffee because, as you know, the peanut butter sticks to your teeth. Now what is left is this coffee crisp. It's quite big. I am a bit surprised. It is really firm, so I expected this to be a bit softer, a bit more crispy. It is sweet. You have the milk chocolate outside, but it isn't coffee flavor. It's just sweet. For me, a bit too sweet. And if you have sweetened coffee, sweetened wafer, and this is everything, it's very sweet. So maybe let's try the mint Tic Tacs. There are 4 of them, and they are very, very refreshing. So very fresh taste, cools your mouth. I like it very much. So thank you for watching. This was the review of the Canadian IMP menu number 19 salmon. Stay tuned with my channel by subscribing the channel and the Facebook page. See you in the next reviews. Bye.